Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, because this is your love and relationships reading for July. I'm Katie. Welcome to the channel. I am so happy that you're here. All right, so to start this reading, I'm going to find an animal spirit that represents you and your current energy, and then the energy of the person that you were in the relationship with. Okay. I'm going to flip over. Now we need one more for your person. What animal spirit needs to come through for sweet Cancer and the person that they're with? Ooh, okay. Interesting. All right, so you are rabbit spirit. So right now is such a lucky time for you in love. I think that it's a lucky time for you to maybe consider, extending your family, having some babies, those little tiny baby rabbits there, bunnies rather. I definitely think it's also a really lucky time for you to jump into the relationship or a new relationship that's about to come your way. I do see Panther spirit, which is reclaim your power. I feel like the person that is in the relationship with you is coming out of this, or still is in kind of this darker headspace. Has kind of gone through something a little more heavy and needs to reclaim their power. And I feel like you are very supportive and kind and patient. But this is going to be a bit of a uphill battle, we're going to say, because I feel a lot of resistance to healing, and almost some of you, maybe your partner's has been in a depression, but it feels pretty deep. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave it there. I don't want to go into like the circumstances of all of that. But let's see what Panther and Rabbit needs to see the energy for July. Okay, I think that's all of them. Okay. Okay, so the first one that came out was held. Okay. Held, sureness of the soil, unseen help, support, community. I definitely think that little Panther needs to be held, and I think Panther needs more than just help from you. Whoever you're in this relationship with needs to either see a therapist, some sort of healer, doctor, something like that. Like, they can't get out of this mental headspace on their own, and it's not your responsibility to get them out of it either. With that said, I do think that getting them out of the house, being social, is going to help, but I'm getting this very strong sense that they need community around them, and they need help. They can't get out of this on their own, okay? But just remember that they are responsible for getting out of this on their own, okay? We also have Rapture, which is interesting, especially in the placement because it's in the middle. I feel like this person is connecting with you physically, but it's a little empty because they're in such an interesting headspace, and I feel like, this is kind of like present. So I think they're really, really wanting to feel love and pleasure and joy and all of that stuff, but like their heart's really screaming out for it, but their mind is just getting in the way. But this is something that they desire from you, but they just don't know how to get there. Maybe hopefully the cards will help us figure that out. We also have healing is happening, which we know, right? I think that when you're helping out this person, the softer you are with them, the better. I don't think coming in and being really like aggressive and just aggressive with your language and your just communication in general, I think that's going to be more detrimental. You definitely need to have a soft touch when it comes to this. And also, like, I just quite literally a soft touch. Like, I just saw like rubbing their back and like just making them feel the love and the support from you. Okay. After the rain. Okay. So silver lining, hope, mercy, it's over acceptance. So I feel like this card is super, super important because once Panther gets the help that they need, that is when they're going to come back to life again. And not that they're just, we all get, you know, in a depression at times in our life, and sometimes it's deeper than others, and they're just needing a little extra help getting out of it. And for some of them, it could just be, like I just saw two guys, like weird, going off hunting for like a weekend, or like a guy's weekend where they just can connect and kind of get out of the current environment. I think they're feeling stuck where they're at, and the pressure of life isn't helping. So if we can take them out of the environment and have them go do something healthy that, something that's healthy, like camping, something that's also grounding, I think that's going to be very, very beneficial for the month of July. But I think when they get that experience and that change of environment is when they're going to start seeing the silver lining, okay? We also have Plant Yourself Here, which is integration, embodiment, grounded action. I feel like after they have that change of environment, so like they need a weekend away or a night away, they just need a change of environment. But once they have that, it's going to create an energy where you guys can ground together, and I kind of feel like a fresh start kind of energy where you get to reconnect, and the communication is going to open up more and be a lot more clear between the two of you as well. We also have, oh, that's funny, in nature. So the last two are very like grounding cards in nature. I definitely feel like camping is going to be such a good thing, but even just walks in nature, hiking, maybe going to a lake if you guys have a lake near you, but just reconnecting with nature is going to be super beneficial for you too. And I also think like the reason nature is coming up is because you need to unplug. I think part of what is contributing to Panther is just all of these external influences. And so like a good example is when you go down the Instagram train, right? Comparison starts to happen, which then, you know, can be tough. It can put us in a mental headspace where we're not feeling ourselves. And so getting into nature is going to help ground the mind of Panther and really help them kind of see this like silver lining, right? So as much as you can be out in nature with Panther and get Panther out there, I think the better. I'm going to do one or two just overall messages for Rabbit Spirit here. Sub Rosa, hidden in plain sight, mysteries, learning. Okay, so because all of this is happening, there is going to be an opportunity after, you know, Panther is kind of out of the funk to be able to rediscover each other and really learn not just about each other, but just life in general too, and being able to move together during the hard times and how to be supportive. I feel like your whole reading, that is like the theme, is just support right now. Panther just needs love and support. And I feel like you are in a very, very lucky space, okay? This is all about luck. That you are in a position mentally and spiritually and just, mentally to be that support. You know, sometimes in a relationship, you're the one that needs to be carried. But right now, you are the one that gets to carry your partner and be loving and supportive, which is such a beautiful thing. I listened to a thing from Brene Brown recently where she said, you know, a relationship's never 50-50. It's always fluid. And that, you know, sometimes you have to carry the person through, you know, whatever it is. And then other times they carry you, and just how beautiful that is, because that's true love and support. And so, every time I see support, I just get all the feel goods. But you are definitely feeling strong enough to do this. So whatever that support looks like to you, whatever you feel like you are able to give, now is a perfect time to give it, because the energy is all saying that Panther can get out of this with the right love and support, okay? Cancer, I love you so much. Thank you for staying to the end of the video. Please like and subscribe. Hit that little bell if you want to get notified when I've uploaded more videos like this love reading. And I will see you next time.